Hello, and thank you for listening to Gettin' Hard in Nate's Backyard. On this episode of the podcast, I talked to Garon from Oh Shit. Oh Shit's last show is this New Year's 2015 at Distortion live music venue. They are playing with Exit Strategy and many other rad bands from the Punk vs. Metal concert series that's been going on throughout the year at the Distortion. We talked to Garon about the band, where it came from, where it started, some interesting tour stories, and the Exit Strategy beef. Thanks for listening, everybody. Oh shit. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. I'd like to welcome Garon. How you doing, Garon?
Good, man. Good. Thank you for bringing me here.
Thanks for being here. And hello, Nancy.
Hi, Nate. Hi, Garon.
Hi. Hey.
Hi. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Right Hook Mics. Go to righthookmics.com and buy one of each color. I think there's 5. Our guests are using them. They're a PE55 style mic. They're pretty killer. Especially, you rockabilly guys. You should really go out and pick one up. They're pretty neat. How come you don't have your own mic, Garon? You should have a Right Hook mic.
I don't have a mic.
Yeah,
I never have had a mic.
Yeah,
I'm a bass player.
You can't eat everybody's breakfast.
Well, I try not to.
So it's Christmas. Go buy somebody a mic. Fucking A. And this podcast is also brought to you by me and Nancy, which is Big Nate Productions. BigNateProductions.com. You can listen to the podcast here, stream it. You can come see what shows are going to happen soon. Keep your eyes peeled. We'll be updating that very soon. And CalgaryMetalFest.com too. That's we're going to have some announcements coming up here. So, fuck yeah. Thanks for listening. There's our commercials. And with the crack of that can, I'd like to welcome... oh, shit. I'd like to welcome the only member brave enough to come on this podcast. Garon, how you doing, man?
Good, man. Good. Thank you. Yeah.
So your band is playing their last show on New Year's Eve at Distortion, is that right?
This is a true fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sadly enough, it's going to be the last Oh Shit show.
Why so? You should tell everybody what happened. What's going on? What's wrong in the Oh Shit camp? What happened?
Nothing's wrong.
Who fucked whose girlfriend? What's going on here?
Yeah, no, nothing like that. It's just everybody got to a certain point. Like, we've been doing this almost 9 years now.
Really?
Yeah,
Holy
9 years.
fuck.
Yeah.
It's been a long fucking time, and Freud and Jim have aspiring careers that they're really trying to attain right now, and they're working hard at that. And Taco and Mark, they just want to go on tour, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
And I just had my child, and I run my business, so for me, it's hard for me to get out of town and go touring. But everybody's got their own agenda that they're just trying to move forward with, and it's getting to it's coming to the end.
Yeah, Mark and Taco just opened Distortion too. They're the owners. That should be mentioned to that.
Oh yeah. Distortion is going hard right now, so they're working hard at that as well, right? So,
yeah, if you haven't been down there, go down there. The fucking place is awesome.
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
It's going to be.
Yeah, definitely go down for
awful.
New Year's Eve. That's because what is that? It's a whole punk versus metal thing. Is that?
Yeah, the rounds they had, the bands that won get to play along with Oh Shit and Exit Strategy coming back from a hiatus.
Yeah.
We'll talk about them in a minute. But so tell everybody about Oh Shit. When did it start? How did it start? What happened? It was Boys Town. What year?
No, 2007, right? So back in the day, when the Identity Crisis days is when I first started to really
Were you in that band?
No, I was really good friends with all of them, Freud and Chris Revest. I went to school with Jason Lee. I know that guy from way back as a kid, right?
Cool.
Kevin Hansen lived literally 6 blocks away from me growing up the whole time, right? So they were come start going to these beercore shows and stuff like that. And so I started showing up at the distillery, and I was a skinny, fucking lippy, crazy person at that time.
Yeah. Seemed to be most of the people there.
Yeah. I was young too. I was 24. Must have been 11 years ago, right?
Yeah.
So we just started hanging out and doing the beercore thing back then, and D1 and all that fun shit. And then one day I'm at Freud's house, and it's me, Freud, Chris Vest, and Mark comes over and selling some weed. So
gangster.
Yeah, so we smoked a joint, and we had all the shit set up in the basement. So they're like, yeah, let's fucking jam one out, right? So Mark's like, I'm playing drums, and I'm like, I'll play bass. And like none of us, I didn't play at that point, like at all.
And this is way before Guitar Hero.
Yeah, no, Guitar Hero was going strong at that house.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Oh okay, man, yeah. Like you don't even want to know.
Yes,
they had full band set up for that fucking game. So, anyways, yeah. So, and then Freud jumped on the guitar, and then like Chris was like, "I'll sing," right? And then we like jammed out for like 4 or 5 hours, and like in one jam session, we wrote 3 fucking songs.
Wild.
We wrote "Beat Up the Homeless" was the very first one.
Love that song.
And
yeah,
like,
that's a classic.
And it just like at that point, we all picked up these instruments, and like we, you know, Freud knew how to play. I don't know how experienced Mark was on the drums, right? But he got back there and started fucking hammering down.
Yeah.
And yeah, "Beat Up the Homeless" came out, and then we're like, well, that's why are we saying about this, right? And like, we came up with like our name the way we were like, okay, well, what are we going to call ourselves? And they were like, well, I don't know. Maybe we should just say a bunch of like rude shit and like stuff that will piss some people off, and then we can like listen to our lyrics and go, oh shit, they really said that. So we'd be called, and then there was from that point it was "Oh Shit." So
oh man,
that's
fuck
perfect.
You guys are like 5-10 years ahead of your time. Like if that shit came out right now, there'd be you'd be huge.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It'd be like so many people get mad at you. They'd just be like, oh, Japan would be wanting you.
Oh
They'd be
yeah,
like, we'll fly you out to Germany or something.
Well, like we wrote
very
that
offensive.
Yeah, we wrote the offensive. Even our first banner, like it said, "Oh shit, we hope this really offends you."
Oh
so,
yeah, cool.
And we still have it on the back of one of our old banners, right? So, but like, yeah, like, but those, like, our first album, our first show was like, we had songs like "Rabble Rabble Fuck" and like, a song called "Yes," which was just literally Chris screaming "yes" and playing. So it was crazy, but.
Well, I mean, that's positive.
Yeah, it was, but like because the band was like,
yes.
We weren't like really like serious. You know what I mean? We're
right.
like, we're not going to be a serious band. We're going to totally fuck with shit, and we're going to like, write all this crap. It was so easy for us to come up with songs, right? Like,
yeah.
We had something like 52 songs after like being a band for 3 years. So
and you just taught yourself how to play?
Well, it was easy because I played with these guys. Like we got together and like we would smoke weed and then we'd try to play these instruments together.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but you were saying you didn't really play before Oh Shit.
Well, okay, so I played bass in MSG way back in the day. Back in the day, right?
I misunderstood that.
So, and then I played in a band in high school and I played guitar then.
Oh, okay.
So I had skills, like sort of skills, whatever, right?
yeah.
So, yeah.
Whatever.
So yeah, and then that's how it went down. It was just fun for us. So it was easy for us every Tuesday to get high and like make fun of shit and like, oh, Heath Ledger died. Okay, well let's write a song about Heath Ledger. And it was like, I hate Heath Ledger. Thank God he's dead. I hate Heath Ledger. The drugs have won. Like shit like that. So like really bad, right? And really offensive, but yet we thought it was hilarious. And
"Beat Up the Homeless" is pretty offensive. Is there
it's still super offensive.
Well, that one's still
is there a more offensive song though?
Oh, there's for sure. Like,
what's the most offensive "Oh Shit" song?
Oh man,
in your opinion?
In my any of the spread for me is like any of them.
How many? There's like 3.
No, there's 2.
Oh, 2. Yeah, okay,
but like we stopped after 2, and like even "Hooker Pork" is a pretty offensive song.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah,
like there's just one like line that like screams out so loud in that whole song that everybody hears, right? So. I don't even.
So how long was Chris your singer? For Chris Revest, how long was he? So, he was on podcast number 1. Everybody,
yeah.
If you want to learn about Chris Revest, go listen to podcast number 1.
Yeah, Chris was like our singer for at least 1.5 years, 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the longest, and then like he, shit went down, and he had to go to Vancouver, right, for school and whatnot, and to go do something else. Mm-hmm. And yeah, Chris was a lot of fun. We played lots of shows with Chris.
Yeah, so like he was there till like what, 2010 or something, or just a
well,
year
we
or
were
two,
starting in 2007. I would say 2009.
Mm.
He bounced off to Vancouver.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
Cool.
and then after that we got Frank Awesome.
Frank Awesome, yeah. I know.
Wait. It was not Frank Awesome. Sorry, Frank Awesome came later. Then it was like Chad for a little bit.
Chad Metal
Beardo.
Chad? Oh, Beardo. Oh.
Yeah, Beardo was, and that's where fucking
Beardo Chad, yeah.
Spread For Me came from. That's Chad's fucking song right there.
Okay.
so you can understand where those lyrics come from. You know, if you buy the box set on New Year's, you can hear all the.
You guys are doing a box set?
Box set release.
Holy fuck!
The collection.
Yeah,
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So how many records are in there? 4 or 5?
6.
6? Holy fuck! Cool.
Yeah.
And thanks, I got to do one with you guys.
Yeah,
That was
you
awesome.
did. It was
fun
awesome,
times.
man.
It was good
That was
times.
really good times.
And I did some gang vocals.
Oh yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Oh shit is a part of everyone,
Yeah.
whether they
Oh,
want to
yes.
acknowledge it or not.
yeah, exactly.
One of the very first shows I saw at the distillery was you guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, you know, our live show has always been, like, my favorite part about this band, you know, because, like, yeah, we write all these, like, fucking stupid things, but we're having such a good time doing it, right?
Yeah.
Playing on stage is a full different, like, thing, you know? It just brings your life to a different zone, a different spot that, like, no matter what you're doing or where you are, like, at that time with these guys, you're playing this fucking show, right? And it's awesome.
What's the what's the best show you guys ever played?
The best show I've ever played?
In Oh Shit.
Like for me or
Well, not you playing wise. Nobody cares what the bass player is.
yeah.
I mean, just like the most fun, the most like best crowd. I don't know, like the most memorable.
Okay, well, so my favorite show that we played was, I have 2 favorites. One was with the Coffin Cats, and we had no idea who these guys were, right? And like I didn't know.
Was that the one at Dickens?
Yeah, it was the one at Dickens, and it was like
I mixed that show.
It was
awesome.
like a rockabilly and like show, and then they put us on the bill. Like every other band on the bill was rockabilly, and then we came out and like we're like, why the fuck are we here at a rockabilly show? This is so crazy. And then those guys came out and like slayed that fucking place. Like
yeah, dude.
Like the craziest shit I've ever
rules.
seen, man. Like
yeah, that band rules.
Yeah, with like the stand-up bass and the jumping off drums and grabbing guitars and like doing switches and stuff.
They did that crazy like switch between the guitar and the bass.
Yeah,
that was fucked.
The guy was standing on the kick drum, and then he had the guitar, and he threw the guitar and jumped down on the bass. Yeah, and then the other guy caught the guitar and fucking
that was
weird. Seriously.
Wow.
And he had that stand up, and it was like, you know, you stand on this thing for so long.
Yeah.
Like, it was all reinforced.
It
with
had
like
metal
tin
plates
on the bottom.
Yeah,
it was fucking sweet.
We're like, why the fuck does this guy have metal plates like bolted to his fucking bass here? And then when he starts jumping all over it, you know.
Fuck, it was good times.
So that was a really good show, and then another good show was like Nashville Pussy. Like those guys fucking are awesome. That Ryder girl, like the chick, the guitar player, her name's Ryder, right? Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah, so she can. I've never seen a girl like go so crazy on a guitar like she did, man. Like it was crazy. I fell in love with that girl. I was like, oh my god, look at her, so, like play the guitar. And then I met her, and she's, you know, they're a pretty old band, right? So she was, you know, I didn't know that she was so crazy. So that was awesome, and that crowd was fucking wicked. And as for our own shows, like when we played, when we did the Get the Fuck Off Our Bus CD release, we did it at Desperados, and I think we had...
Oh, yeah, right. Oh,
yeah.
That's when Philly broke his leg or his arm.
Oh, man, so much crazy shit. Yeah.
Jumping off the stage.
Yeah, and we had almost like 800 people at that show.
Dude,
so,
that is fucking crazy. I remember when that happened. I couldn't be there, but I heard about it. I was like, what?
Yeah, and that
really worked?
It was awesome. And then, like, their stage was wicked. It had, like, you know, it was huge, right? So we had so much space to go all over the place, and all the bands that played that night, like Acid Jack played there, and fuck.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was like a 5 or 6 band.
Yeah, and they were all different, right? Like, you know,
it wasn't Torches to Triggers. Maybe was that?
No, not Torches to Triggers. You know, Fitzy's and Raffi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Caught Off Guard.
Yeah, Caught Off Guard played that
funny,
show.
Huh? Zing.
Yeah, Zing. Yeah. So and then a few others, and it was a really good show because it had a big diversity of music there, right? And then we came out and played, and it was fucking awesome. And yeah, every time I play with those guys, it's fucking awesome. I really enjoy playing.
Fuck yeah. How was when you guys did the Noctis after party?
Oh man.
At
dude,
after Noctis,
the 2 times we did that party was
insane. You
insane.
did it twice. That's right.
Insane. And like, I was so drunk, and everybody was wasted and partying, and like, and Vern's is great because it's so like raw, right? Because you have to be there, and like dirty. You have to be in this area.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And when you cram it in there, everybody, if you're not there, you're like not in the bar. Because the whole bar is right up front stage, right? So
yeah, pretty much.
And that's great because, like, playing with Bloated Pig is always awesome. And they played both shows with us, and those guys fucking know how to just, like, stir it up. And then we came out and just, like, so much energy and shit like that. And people went awesome and had a good fucking time. And yeah,
did you meet any of the Venom guys? Because I heard that somebody got an Oh Shit CD or sold them an Oh Shit CD or something.
I personally did not. No, I wouldn't know. Like, and they're like, yeah, go see the Venom guys, and I'd be like running over there, and I'd just see everybody, and I would have no idea. It was probably Mark or Jim.
Yeah, we should call one of those motherfuckers, get him on the phone.
Yeah, right.
Be like, you need to tell a story you've told me 5 times.
Yeah, exactly. Get your ass over here.
Just have him call it in.
Yeah.
No, that's fucking sweet. Cool. Have you guys done any touring, like, or out of town shows? Or?
Yeah, we did one tour, and that was a lot of fun. We had 5 bands on this one tour for like 4 days, but it was so debaucherous. So it was.
What were the cities?
Okay, so the cities it was Innisfail, the zoo, of course.
Yeah,
which is an amazing place, and then Edmonton at DV8. And then Red Deer. And then, of course, we did Calgary show before we left, right? So the Calgary show was actually the Get the Fuck Off Our Bus CD release at Desperados.
Right.
And then, no, was it? No, it was the one before that. Sorry, I'm talking to my ass. But that was good because we went with us, Bloated Pig, Plow.
Mr. Plow?
Mr. Plow, and fucking Marka Kane. No, Bitch Kryptonite. And who was the final? That might have been it. Yeah, Bitch Kryptonite. Yeah. And so anyways, that was debauchery. We called it the 1,000 Beer Tour because, like, we got fucking wasted for 4 days. It was ridiculous. Like, I have there's no way I could have ever done that, like, nowadays. But, like, when I was 27 years old, I think it was...
Settle down. You ain't dead yet. You just had a kid.
Like,
fuck.
It was fucking... it was out of control. Like, we were drinking in town, and then we got up, and then we got like, all right, let's go to Innisfail, and we get there by 2, and then Double Gin Caesar. I don't know if you remember that song, but we had a huge song called Double Gin Caesar, and that was because of the zoo pouring them out. So we drank so much. We drank our entire guarantee, which was like $700, and like then we went on to Edmonton, and Edmonton was a gong show because like when we got there, we got to Edmonton at 1:00, and we hung out in the DV8 parking lot and just drank beers. Like drank beers. There was fights on White Avenue between the boozer and Mark and some other dudes, and like we just continued to drink. There's a guy swinging a freaking iron around and throwing it at buses, and like, so that was this is all before like they even opened the door at 6:00.
Like a golf iron?
No, like a fucking like iron to iron your clothes with. You're just swinging it. There's these 2 dudes that were sitting across the street on this guy's lawn. Well, we thought it was their lawn, but like they sat there for 3 hours drinking, and then they get up and pack their lawn chairs up and get into the car that's in the parking lot that we're drinking at. And we're like, you guys don't live there? And they're like, no, we just wanted to sit and drink somewhere. And we're like, fuck. Yeah, there was a guy, a Chinese individual named Young, and he was an older gentleman, and he stayed there for 7 hours collecting our empties. He just stood there. We gave him an Oh Shit shirt, and we got him to do the, like, X's and whatnot, and like, so that was a lot of fun. And then we went to Red Deer, and by the time we hit Red Deer, we were like, just done. Yeah. We actually set up couches in front of the stage because nobody came to the show. So it was just us at the end of this 4 days of debauchery and whatnot, and we're just sitting on a Sunday. We lined up the couches and we just played our sets and like
sitting down,
and then we drank till the sun came up, and then got tattoos. Yeah.
For my band, fucking Red Deer's always been the craziest.
Really?
Yeah. And it's always been on Tuesdays. It's fucking weird. Like last time it was strippers and my window got smashed.
No.
And fucking we lost all the merch and it was just a fucking. But it was cool. It was also really cool. I ran into Good Buddy and all this stuff. So, anyways, touring's awesome, right?
Well, that was like after that, like. That's the
after
PG.
that, you had to reevaluate your life.
That's the PG version. Like Innisfail is like out of control, and
Well, if you're with Bloated Pig, that's their hometown.
That's their hometown. Too.
There was that was just. It's always like Innisfail shows were always the funnest shows because of the party that happened afterwards. That was like right upstairs, you know. Because when you play the zoo, they have the hotel that's right attached to it. And so at the end of the night, they just like lock the back door to the bar, and you're in this like room where all the gear is, and there's like one set of stairs that go upstairs, and then it's just like room, and then the party is on. Like,
okay,
like it
as it should be.
And that was always good times there, you know. So I really enjoyed playing Innisfail.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you about your gear a little bit.
My gear?
Yeah.
Like my bass?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I
cool.
like it.
I love my bass.
You play a 4 or 5 string?
4 string.
Okay, cool. And it's a fretless though, right?
Yeah, my bass is fretless.
So why?
Okay, so
sorry, I'm just as your sound tech.
Yeah.
I'm just asking why.
Why do I have a fretless bass?
Yeah.
So I was in a jam. I accidentally gave Mark my bass and told him to smash it on his 30th birthday. So I needed to go. I accidentally said it. I was drunk and in the moment. I'm like, smash this. And he's like, come on, it's your birthday. Break it.
I didn't get you nothing but smash this.
Yeah, smash this guitar. Come on, if you smash the guitar, smash this. And he's like, okay, smash. So then I had to go get one, and I went and I checked out all these places, and then I went into Music Center Canada, and I looked up on the wall, and there it was.
It's beautiful.
It's amazing. Like being a woodworker, it's just so nice. Like the black stain on it.
What kind of bass is it?
It's a Traubin.
Traubin.
Yeah. So, and then it has all the lines where the frets go, right? And so I didn't really notice at the start. And I looked at it, and I picked it up, and I started playing. I'm like, oh, this thing's fretless. This is awesome. And I just really liked the feel of it because it had like the flat wound strings on it.
Right.
You know, and like those feel so nice. And then without the frets and shit like that, it's really soft and really nice to play. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so funny thing is when we were recording, you're like, dude, you just sound off. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like playing right here. And you're like, that was within the first like 2 months of me owning it.
Oh,
and then you're like, what the fuck? Is that a fretless bass? I'm like, yeah. He's like, put your fingers on the actual, like where the fret goes. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then we tried it and I started, and then I play on the line. You remember that shit?
Yeah,
like,
totally.
Just play it on the line.
Up to the line.
Yeah, up to the line.
Yeah, totally.
So before that, I was playing.
You kind of have to be like the fret at that point.
Yeah.
Because you think about where, you know, like, it's fucking weird to get it right in.
Yeah, so I didn't realize that. So any kind of show or jamming that I did up until you said play on the line, I fucking was out of key probably that whole time.
Well, you know, it's just, yeah, probably, but that doesn't necessarily matter.
No, it doesn't.
Right? I mean, nobody, you know, I remember when I told my mom I wanted to play the bass, she's like, why?
Oh,
like, nobody gives a shit about the bass player. And I was like, fuck,
I'm
not in it for vanity. Holy, settle down.
No.
So, you know, I'm not in this to get laid. I'd like to play bass. Like,
the bass is the
backbone.
backbone.
If I never get laid.
You know,
if it's gone, you miss it, right?
Oh, exactly. Like,
which is what's cool about your tone too, because it's not like I have a very quote unquote clacky tone.
Okay, yeah.
And then you're like the opposite, where it's like this pillowy, buttery tone.
I'm just trying to like
good. It's like that,
fill the space that like sits right out here, you know,
that
everything
low
else.
end space.
Yeah. And that low end space, without that, like the moment I start like playing and like jamming with, like when we pick up our instruments, I'm usually the last one to plug in, right? Because I'm fucking around with shit. And as soon as I plug in and you hit that first note and everybody comes in, right? You know, that sounds so good, right? With the
for sure.
You know, the low end brings it right into
definitely.
perspective. So
that's why I can't stand bands with no bass player. You know, like, we're a two-piece. Like, no, you're just annoying people. You're just annoying people that can't hang out with a bass player because they call you on your bullshit. Whatever. Fucking send me your angry text. I don't care. 404 Nate, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys are putting out a box set.
Well, yeah, man.
Can you fucking at the last show? This is
last
like a big
show
announcement.
is going to be
Fuck.
The last show is actually pretty huge because we have box set release, we have t-shirt release, and we have I don't know what else.
That's not really an excuse. That
and it's our
t-shirt release,
and because it's going to be after midnight on New Year's,
release.
It'll be 9 years since we've been a band. Because we started in 2007, now it's 2016, our last show.
Right.
So now it's our 9-year anniversary as well.
Okay.
Awesome. I would like to pre-order the bundle, please.
Sure. We'll sell it all.
It's like $500.
No, I think there's going to be a super sweet deal that night because
it's a blowout sale.
It's a blowout sale. So
gotta move this stuff.
We got to move this shit. We got to get rid of it. So, yeah.
Fucking A. So what do you know about this beef with Exit Strategy? What's going on here?
I've seen the beef. I'm not involved in the beef, but maybe in the planning process, because not even the planning process, but maybe the approval process. Like, do you think I should put this on the internet? Yes, I think you should put that on the internet. You know, because
So you are complicit.
Well, the thing, if you don't know this, Oh Shit has a pretty lengthy group text going on that's probably lasted maybe 6 years.
Oh yeah.
So and at the same time, like, everybody gets on top of it, right? So the group text message tells all. So
you should write that down in a book and have a book release that night.
Yeah.
Well, when you're
the Oh Shit memoirs.
A documentary would be if 9 years have been filmed somehow. That would be epic.
Oh well,
the stories.
It hasn't.
Well, it's been so much fun for us to play. You know, like, the best thing is we're all here and we all want to play. Like, every Tuesday we get together. Yeah. Even still, like, even though it's our last fucking show and, like, you know, Jim is, like, working now and he can't show up, and, you know, we're still, like, every Tuesday fucking jam. And it's so easy for us to play music because as musicians, being a band for so long, like, we fucking know what's going on. We don't even have to say anything, and then everybody plugs in just after coming inside, and our first, like, 15-20 minutes is just some sort of riff that's just fucking going down, and everybody knows what's going on, and the thing can transform to a whole song, and then, like, 15 minutes later we'll be like, fuck, all right, let's have a beer now and play some songs, right? So, and that's playing music, though, right? Like, when
that's what it should. Yeah, exactly.
You know, when you get with these guys and they know what's going on and you know what's going on and you can feel their next move and just fucking play music, that's when, like, you know, shit's going right.
Yeah, that's why I think it's good that there's a lot of bands now. Mm-hmm. You know, some people think it's bad, but whatever. Like, I think it's good that people have those kind of relationships out, you know, because it's definitely a fucked up relationship. I've always said it's like being married to 3 or 4 other dudes, but you don't have sex.
Oh yeah, man! It's for sure.
So like you'll fight and be all pissy, and then there's like no makeup fucking. So you know, it's not like you know what I'm saying. Like, not that I'm some weirdo like that, but like, people do it. You know.
But oh shit,
there's no big release.
Yeah.
But the release is in making the art, and you know,
or
like
playing like a really good show with these guys. It doesn't really matter, right?
You hit the first note and you're like, wow, you know, or you work on something and it fucking comes together. And shit
when that song is finally, like, you play it that one time and you know, like, that was perfect, and like wow, that's it. We just fucking wrote this song, right?
Yeah. And everybody's different, right? Like the different personalities and the different like outlooks on everything. And
and Oh Shit?
Well,
or just
no,
like
just in
general?
bands in general, but I'm sure it's hilarious and oh shit. I mean, you put a guy like Mark Russell, Freud, Jim, you, Taco, you put those guys. I've been there. I was there during the fucking pre-production, and it's just funny to watch. Like, it's just cool to see the chemistry and
the dynamic. And like, and that's the thing is like, these guys are my fucking brothers. Like, I've seen them every day, every Tuesday for the past 9 years, like without fail. And like when you don't, like when you miss a jam, you know it because you haven't seen your buddies in like forever, and like, and that's going to be like the first Tuesday after New Year's will be the roughest one because all of us will just be like, oh, we're not hanging out today. Okay, well, we'll see you guys later, right? So, and it's going to be like something's over, right? So, yeah.
Well, let's listen to a tune.
Sure.
Let's listen to a really offensive tune. How about like how
Beat
about
Up the
Hooker
Homeless.
Pork?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Beat Up the Homeless.
Or Beat Up the Homeless.
Yeah,
what should we do?
Beat Up the Homeless.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
It's a classic.
That's classic.
It's a classic. Because that's what the homeless need, right? They need to beat up.
Name some other titles of the songs that are in your set list.
Oh, man. Okay, so this set list on New Year's, we're playing everything from like back in the day shit to like, so we're actually reincarnating She's Got Braces But I'd Still Fuck Her, and like
I never heard that one.
Oh, that's off the first album. So
Shit.
Yeah, so that's going to be good. And actually,
you were talking about the singers. You didn't get through the singers thing. So what? So there was Beardo,
and then
Frank Awesome.
I think even Yuzwa first.
Oh, who's that?
Matt Yuzwa, the original bass player for BDFM.
Oh, okay. See, this is just before I really got into the scene.
He didn't record anything, and he just played shows with us, and we kept firing him and then like rehiring him for like one show, and then like. So, but he was a super awesome guy to begin with too, right? And then Frank Awesome was kind of like the weird days, because that was just strange. I don't even know how that happened or where he came from because I never met him before then. And then he's like, yeah, we're going to bring this guy in. And, so that was interesting. And that was the greatest memory. That record we did with Frank was called Memoirs of the Greatest Band Ever. So... and that one is pretty awesome. There's about 14 tracks on there, and yeah. So and then after that we just got Jim, and then Jim came in and he worked and he was awesome, and he just was kind of like one of the boys, right? Like
totally,
and
he brought a Knives Out kind of feel.
Knives Out kind of feel, and just he's just Jim's voice is awesome, and like if you actually listen to it if you buy the box set, you can hear it from Cometh all the way up to like 11:36.
I'm so pumped.
Yeah.
This is fucked up. I can't believe we were sitting here and I was like, are they gonna do that? But then you said that and I was like, wow, they're gonna do that.
Yeah,
that's big.
Awesome.
Sell your whole catalog on your last show.
Yeah, exactly. So
how much is this retailing for? I'm just wondering.
Oh man, millions.
Yeah, I know.
We're giving you guys
$400. Like you want the shirt and the fucking stickers and $400 you get the banner too. How about that?
Oh yeah, no fucking way. I want that banner. The new banner that we just bought is so awesome. But yeah, and it's gonna be good. Like we have still all our old shirts still. And we got a lot to go, so if you want Oh Shit swag, this is the time to do it.
But the box set is going to be like $50 or something like that, probably,
no,
right?
It's not
6 CDs?
No, it's not. It's going to be like...
That's like...
Who's going to pay $50? No, how about this?
That's under $10 a CD. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, but like... For us, we have all this shit, and we got to get rid of it. I think it's going to be like more like you give me $20, I'll give you a T-shirt and a box set. You give me $40, I'll give you everything.
Whoa!
So,
wow,
everything must go.
Yeah, but don't quote me on that because Mark Russell will kick my ass if he's got different plans.
Flipping I know. Right now. Listening to this, he's like,
he's
$75,
you piece of shit! What the fuck are you talking about?
Damn, I knew this was
idiot. Yeah, see, that's the thing is. You got that going right now, so Yeah. You get me without having to deal with Mark Russell. Fuck with me this whole time.
So, did we decide we're going to listen to Beat Up the Homeless? Is that what we're doing?
Sure. Fuck.
All right. We'll be right back, everybody.
That's back, and now we're back with a heart attack. Shove that squeegee out your ass, stick on the snow track. No picture, try to hit your face. Red box, fucked up, no dead, smelling shit. You're a dude, try to up the smoke, I'll piss on you. Beat out the homeless, beat out the homeless, beat out the homeless. We got the fucking bubble set. Beat out the homeless, beat out the homeless, beat out the homeless. We got their fucking balls. Slowly, your face is slapped on dope. I'm thinking of getting him out. This guy's gonna live and go. That many him I don't. Get a job and eat that dope. Get back there off the shore. Get a good last seat. Take that shit, get on the street. Beat out the homeless. Beat out the homeless. Beat out the homeless. We got the fucking bottle set. Beat out the homeless. Beat out the homeless. Beat out the homeless. We got their fucking balls. Oh. Yes! Stole my bike! Get off my lawn! The homeless! Smell piss! The person's drink! You need a bath! The homeless! Beat out the homeless! Beat out the homeless! We got the fucking bubble set! Beat out the homeless! Beat out the homeless! Beat out the homeless! We got their fucking balls!
That was fucking Beat Up the Homeless by Oh Shit. I don't know. It's not that offensive.
It's not that offensive. It's pretty offensive. Like the thought about it, you know.
Yeah, no, it is. It is offensive.
It's funny.
Like, yeah. So,
but we were just saying while we were listening to that there could be some more offensive shit. Oh shit songs.
There's just ones that we're not even playing anymore because they're so bad. Because it got to the point where, like, the joke wore off, right? Like, at a certain point, like, we started to really know how to play our instruments and write these awesome songs, and we couldn't be singing about that kind of shit anymore. But, yeah, so, yeah, Spread For Me 2.5, we haven't played that song since the last Pervcore show, and we had with them, and I think that's the last time we'll ever play that one.
Oh, my God. Pervcore, just that name's offensive.
Yeah, well,
that's not even your band. That's a whole other band.
yeah.
See what you guys have done.
Hey,
see what you've done. You've tainted.
That's okay.
The taint of the scene.
Let's bring more. It's fun. You know.
Let's get gross.
Yeah, let's get gross.
So, we were kind of talking about while we were listening to that as well that you're not. You know, like you say, you have a kid and you work and stuff. So, or you run a company, I should say.
Yeah.
So, you're not really personally on the social media as much as everybody else. So, we brought you up to speed on the internet beef that's going on between Oh Shit and Exit Strategy for the show at Distortion on New Year's Eve. Where can we get tickets for that? You have to go to Distortion and buy tickets?
They have them there.
They have them there, yeah.
I'll pull up the event.
You can buy tickets from me. I got tickets.
Oh, there you go. Garen's got fucking tickets.
Mark's got tickets. If you talk to anybody in Oh Shit, they have tickets, so.
And Exit Strategy, too, has to have tickets, right?
Yeah, no, but fuck, buy Oh Shit's tickets, yeah. Yeah, fuck those guys.
Well, there's the beef right
there.
Go
talk to
right?
Mark. You can call me.
Yeah.
I got 10 right now. I can sell.
Ticketfly. Tickets available on Ticketfly.
Well, don't buy them off Ticketfly.
No.
Buy them off the band.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you live out of town.
If you know anybody in the band, even if you are like Facebook friends with them,
or you go to Distortion, just talk to anybody there. There's going to be tickets there. So
do it. It's going to be good. So yeah, the beef is funny. Eh? We're gonna play the beef. We're gonna play the beef. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. It might be in the middle there where we were listening to it.
Okay.
Might be at the end. I don't know. But the beef is funny.
Yeah, there's some shit going down, man. Like, I don't know. What the fuck?
I don't know what's gonna happen that night either.
Yeah, who knows? There might be a war.
There might be a war.
A band war. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get your tickets, folks.
Yeah.
It could be fucking Tyson versus Holyfield here.
I'm scared because I
guys
don't know
are gonna
these guys. We're gonna lose?
I'm just kidding.
No,
I just hate to see Greg Musgrave like full on headbutting people. It'd be nuts.
Yeah, well, I won't be around when
people.
that's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
smash people in the face on the way out.
Yeah, that doesn't need to happen.
Of the bar. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So no wars.
No wars.
Maybe war. It's all in good fun.
Yeah.
But there'll be links to the beef in the description.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Do you know any of the guys in that band, or?
I know Casey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other guys, like, they just fucking... They're really good musicians. Like, that band is awesome. Yeah. But fuck those guys. I shouldn't be talking. No, but like, as musicians, those guys are awesome, right? Like, for sure. It's awesome to see those guys play all the time. And I mean,
it's going to be a really good show.
It's fucking 10 bands.
Is it 10?
10 bands, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like punk versus metal, like 95 or 93.
So, what bands are playing, Nancy?
Oh Shit, Exit Strategy, Ripper Alley, Even Effect, Black Sin from 6 till 8, Black Pestilence, and the Shillelaghs.
Oh, fuck yeah. Right on. That's going to be a crazy night.
That's going to be a crazy night.
They're going to have to pay me double to do that show if they want me to do it. I'm telling you fucking right now. Because that's annoying. I'm just kidding. Well,
this wouldn't be
anytime Oh Shit plays as a sound guy, anytime Oh Shit plays, I'm like, okay, just set up everything.
You've done our sound.
Set it all up. Every stand, we got 5 singers, man. Oh yeah, fuck, right on. And
yeah, five microphones all the time. Exactly. Yeah.
Fuck.
Giving her.
No, it's good. It's a good challenge.
But you've been doing it for so long, like you know our sound by now. You probably like can just like do it with like so quickly. You know, it sounds great every time you've done it. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do my job. Sweet.
I think 6 years out of like, you know, doing sound for one band, like I don't know how long you've been doing it for.
Whoa. I haven't been doing sound for just you guys.
I know, but for everybody, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that just us. No, in the whole spectrum of things, you've done sound for so many different bands in this city, right? For sure. But you got it.
It's fucking weird, actually.
Yeah. So that's whatever, you got the ear for it, so you got it down, right?
Well, it makes you, when you have to do everything, it makes you learn everything.
Exactly.
You know, so yeah, like, but not many bands ever are like, we have 5. Every time somebody does that to me, I'm like, oh yeah, you, huh? Yeah, but you think you're Oh Shit or what?
A big part of our like, you know,
no, it's cool.
Our sound is
it's great.
Every
all
time
5 if you're singing, yeah.
Every time that happens, that's why they're like, it's a big part of our thing.
Yeah,
like it's cool. I get it.
Like singing, like is one of the best parts of that band. You know, like
sure.
Like playing live and singing and just having a good time and having the crowd in that stage, and it's gonna be awesome, man. Like I'm stoked for this.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Well, I don't know. We should play another like super offensive song, and maybe we'll play the beef at the end. Is there anything else that we should talk about, or what the fuck? No? Yeah? Is there anything else you want to bring up? You guys are doing a box release.
Yeah.
And fucking blowing out all the merch.
And then, you know, that's it. Oh Shit is done.
All right.
Yeah, so last time you'll ever get to see us, and it's going to be a fucking party, so.
Fuck yeah. Distortion, New Year's.
It's going to sell out, so actually, get your tickets.
It probably is going to sell out.
I got my tickets already.
Yeah, we're playing like a super set. Like we're trying to blow them all out. So, yeah.
Yeah. No. Hey, what are you gonna do? Go to the fucking soiree ballet that night, or are you gonna go to the fucking Oh Shit Exit Strategy release? I'm usually out of town, so it's good to it's good to be around
Yeah.
to see something cool like that.
And in case you don't know, Distortion is at a hotel on McLeod Trail.
Yeah, the Days Inn. It's below the Days Inn.
Yeah.
So, and you can get a deal on rooms there.
For sure.
If you call ahead, especially.
Ask for a room above the bar.
Why don't we rent the whole goddamn...
Oh, man, it's good. That hotel will be full.
Yeah.
And it will be awesome because everybody will be partying
It's
together,
a block
right?
from the C train. C train runs 24 hours on New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots of free parking.
How much
lots
are
of
tickets?
taxis. $10.
Tickets are $10.
10 in advance, 29 at the door.
29 at the door? yeah, $54 at the door.
Yeah. If you don't get 10 in advance, that's funny. Should start doing that. Yeah, it's $40 at the door. You had 6 months.
Yeah, you knew this is happening. So
15 at the door.
15 at the door.
But it'll be sold out, so
yeah.
don't even think about not having a ticket.
Yeah, Nancy.
Yeah.
Positive push.
Nancy will stab
Nisus.
everybody.
Nisus, yeah. The only way to beat ISIS is with Nisus. Fuck. We're going to start that hashtag.
Starts now.
That should be in our upcoming productions. Hashtag Nisus. Awesome. Well, fucking A. Exit Strategy is going to hear this, and they're going to come on.
It would have been much worse if I had my
cut
counterparts here with me tonight.
Yeah,
on their behalf, I can just say, "Go fuck yourself." Exit Strategy, and yeah, we'll see you on New Year's.
Yeah, much more coherent as opposed to having 5 guys in here. So, just have us talking over each other.
Yeah, and look in the description for the link to where the beef is on Facebook.
Yeah, the beef is funny.
Check out the memes, the videos.
Cool. Well, thanks for getting hard in Nate's backyard, oh shit.
Fuck yeah.
You don't know what I'm doing to the clips. Beat up your hoe, I down your face. I'm a front fucking bitch in the place. I get drunk, you get fucked. Pull out with dick bitches getting sucked. I don't wear condoms, I tend to queers. You don't wanna see me after 50 beers. And I wanna with friends all night for me. And that man took stuff like that for me. And I wanna with friends all night for me. Bitch, why don't you show me your butt? You don't know what I'm doing to the sluts. Fill up your house, fuck on your face. I already fucked it, it's in the place. Now that I'm drunk, you're getting fucked. Pull out your tits, bitch, and get sucked. I don't wear condoms, I drink for queers. You don't wanna see me after 50 beers. And I wanna make friends all night for me. I have friends who suck my dick for me. Suck my dick for me! Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, Exit Strategy. Oh shit, heard you guys were a bunch of fucking bitches. See you New Year's, punks.
Oh shit. You will be destroyed by the sheer power of our metal.
Heard Casey Rogers sucks dicks, but that's cool. Dicks aren't that bad. You're just a bitch. I'm gonna show you up on
Punk
fucking
versus metal.
Punk versus metal. You're fucking dead. Punk. You guys are bitches.
Oh shit, you fucking bitch ass city kids, why don't you come out to the mountains and get attacked by some real metalheads? Punk motherfuckers!
Attention. people of the punk rock and heavy metal community. Oh shit will not be swayed by the feeble attempts of the exit strategy. Punk versus metal, the oh shit army will not be swayed. Take heed. Exit strategy.
Get the fuck off of our boat!